Hello. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to another Saturday. Hope everybody had a great week. Get a quick audio video check, please. Hey, Brian. See who all we got here. Got Patty, Ames, Adele, Collaboration of Curiosities. Got Sean, OTD, Brian, Peplin Creek Aquatics. Thank you, Patty. Cooper, welcome, sir. Thank you all for coming. Anybody wants to come up, the link is posted at the top of chat. So how's everybody's week been? Anybody have any exciting news? Before we get too far into this, I've had something on my chest for a while. Um, almost did a video on it, but decided against it. Over the last few weeks, there's been quite a few incidents of trolls and bullying people, and I know it happened on Catfish Terry stream Tuesday night. A person came up with the same name as one of the mods in there, and when Terry allowed them up, turned the camera on and exposed themselves. And I just wanted everyone to know that everyone is welcome here. I don't care color of your skin, who you sleep with, or anything, but I will not tolerate anybody bullying somebody else or um, say a word to wise to everybody who live streams. Before you let somebody up on your stream, make sure their camera is open and you can see who it is. And my moderators, I made you my moderators because I trust you 100%. And if any of the trolls or any of that happens, you are free to handle it as you see fit. Like I said, I'm not going to tolerate it. So we don't all have to like each other, but we will respect each other. George Aquaballs, welcome. Patrick Hardy, welcome. Yeah, I know, Sean. It seems to be happening more and more here lately. So everybody's got to be diligent. We got to get it nipped in the bud. So, Lori, Monster Fish Gal, welcome. So I'll get off my soapbox now. I just wanted everybody to know that this is a safe and welcoming place to come to. And we'll do everything we can to make everyone's time here enjoyable. So I got a cat in my face. Go play, baby. Hey, Jan, welcome. Welcome, JDR Aquatics. Welcome, sir. Yeah, Dale, I'm about the same boat. I haven't felt good since yesterday, so this cap's about to get on my last nerve. So, how's everybody doing today? I know, right, Sean? She's real good about pushing my buttons. Awesome, George. If anybody wants to come up and chill, the link is posted at the top of chat. I know, Sean, this weather is just crazy. Sure thing, George. Rocco, welcome, sir. Good to see you, Rocco. Kenny, welcome. Hey, George.
Hi, Mike. How you doing today?
I'm not feeling the best, but okay.
Well, I hope you feel better, my friend. Um, Check out this tank, Mike. This is the only tank I have in the house, and it's got the Julidochromis transcriptis bimbas inside.
Mm-hmm.
Those are called masked julies. There's few species of them. There's the bimbas. There's the sorry about that. So, Mike, sorry about that. Okay, a quick
Not a
question.
problem.
I apologize. I asked them not to make noises. My older son doesn't listen for anything I say. He started throwing balloons in the air and the dog started barking. So sorry. Anyway, so my question was on those Gumbies, if anybody have them, the one I have, the exact same species, I want to trade in, especially with Sean. For a minute, I'm not reading the chat. I will read them again. But
Mhm.
I have a very important question for Mike. This is something to do with me this week. So the species that I send you, this exact same one, how are they doing, first of all?
They're doing great.
Okay, so you like them, right?
Oh, yeah.
The size, everything is good. The
Mm-hmm.
shifting went okay. One passed away. That was
Yeah.
okay. So, um, what was the sex ratio I sent you? I forgot, Mike.
I think it was 2 males and 5 females, I think.
And they're all not fighting, right?
No.
Okay, so somebody ordered some, and they don't know, they never had it, and so they asked me, they want to breed, they want to have both sexes, and
Mm-hmm.
that's what's the best sex ratio. So he ordered like 8 of them. I'm gonna send 10. I'm gonna do like 3 males and the rest females.
Mm-hmm.
That's I think more females the better. No less fighting, right?
I haven't seen any fighting amongst them.
I
So,
mean, over here, I don't see nobody fights. They're
mm-hmm.
all growing together. You see, right? And I take
Yeah.
them. There's no more in any other tank. This is all I have, except one, I took some and put them on the 30 gallon. just holding them. I'm gonna get another bloodline from my LFS this week. I might go there today in a bit, and then go see if he has any, other
Mhm.
than the ones I sold him. Because I don't want to buy my own back.
Right.
Yeah, and so he last couple of weeks ago he bought 20 of them from me.
uh,
So yeah, I want to get a different bloodline so I can mix them and get a better quality in my fish. You have to do that, Mike. You can't
you're
just
right.
inbreed them.
Yeah,
You'll
I was
start
gonna.
seeing deformity. Like right now, there is not much. Like over here, all of my fish is pristine. I don't see any deformities. I mean, maybe one there is. I'm missing it, but I won't be not sending you those. I'll pick them like in hand pick them one by one. I have to look at the sexes. I'm looking at them at flashlight, and so the older they're growing, the top, the carrot looking orange becomes redder.
Hmm. Okay.
You'll
No,
see
but
when they start becoming dominant male and dominant female, you'll see those oranges on them. They're gonna be like really dark orange.
very
That
nice.
that was it,
Yeah,
man.
I'm very happy with the ones you sent me. I've got all that dragon stone in there. They're just
Oh yeah, they look
swimming
great
in and
when
out
you
of the
tell me.
stones, and they go in and out of the few shells I got in there. So,
Mike, I told you right. I never fed these guys high protein. I always kept them down. I should tell my friends that I'm sending this fish to, customers and friends. So I never fed these guys high protein except when they were babies, like brine shrimp. That if you know, that's a lot of protein, so they can grow
hmm
fast. But when they got bigger, I stopped feeding brine shrimp every day. And what I feed them is this is my favorite food. I crush it, by the way, because this size, it's a mini pallet and it's called Sinking Cichlid XL. It's made by Hikari. Diet herbivore loves, protects nutrient balance. So perfect nutrient balance. By the way, I haven't had any bloat issues since I've been feeding this to my fish.
mm
So if you have frontosas, lalupais, shell dwellers, I feed them all these. And extra different, I like to change all the time. I give them once every little bit brine shrimp so they can, see there's babies in there. They have to eat brine shrimp. I give them
hmm
this too. A lot. I have a lot of these. I buy in bulks. I just ordered 4 cans of 16-ounce brine shrimps from Brine Shrimp Direct.
Hey, Lori's Crochet Corner, Jacob.
You never know what happens in the world. All of a sudden, the shipping starts going bad, and then I want brine shrimp, and imagine I don't have it. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh my god!
right.
If you're gonna breed, you gotta think ahead. You have to. Is there anything you like to see? Anybody in the chat? Let me see what's going on.
Like everybody's still just saying highs.
Hi, 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 everybody. Danica.
Are you going to be putting any other fish on Get Gills?
Yes, and trying to grow them up. Certain fish I'm learning that I have, I cannot ship in
Uh,
one. So okay, so I was talking to a shipper, store owner, fish breeder, everything. He was all of above. I like to talk to people like that and get in their mind and ask them a bunch of technical questions, and that way I can learn and I can teach everybody. So I asked them, I go, hey, I'm breeding CPDs and everybody's asking me for them. What's the best way to ship those things? He goes, wait a minute, how you ship? I said, I put one fish at a time in the bag and this thing. And he goes, don't you do that. He goes, you'll kill them. Every one of them will die. I go, what do you mean? He goes, those fish are very, very stressful. They're schoolers. So he goes, if
uh,
you are a fish, you're going to send a fish, they're schoolers. You can't put them one at a time. You have to put them all together.
no.
So he goes, you should have like a minimum order of 25 to 30 on those. So that's not cool. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
You know, some people don't want to pay $200. And so I should have something like that if I'm gonna sell it to on get kills, little like CPDs I'm talking about, let's say.
Hmm.
Um, I should like say free shippings on those on the order of $200, let's say, just like Biotex
Oh,
does, you know. So that way the customer will be happy. They're like, okay, George is not charging me for shipping. That's such a great deal. I ordered $200 of fish from Biotex Aquatics on Get Kills. I got every one of them. Everyone's perfect, happy, swimming. They're even showing breeding signs. I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe how gorgeous those fish are. I mean, I'm super happy with them. Like excited that I got that contact with that guy. You know,
that's nice. Hey, Melvin.
show you some of my baby angels. Tomorrow is my water change day. I don't top off, guys. I let it evaporate, and then I do it all in one day. I'm putting dates on my tanks too. You see, there's little strips of blue.
Hmm.
2 hours, the whole entire room, like that. And I'm not changing all the water, by the way. No, no, no. I cannot do that. So all the depends on the different species, different water changes. Like let's say these babies get every 3 days water change,
Hmm.
about 15 to 20%. I got about right there from the tank. It's a 20 gallon, no, tall, not long. Sorry, it's a tall. And so that and everybody else almost once a week. So go back to that question of yours. You asked me, you're gonna put any other fish? Yes, I'm gonna put some these rainbows.
Hmm.
Those are my Bosman eye. I'm gonna try to. I'm breeding some of those shellies. They call them sombu.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? Those are rare
Hmm.
shellies. So when they grow out, I'm gonna pick up a pair for me. I'm gonna wait until they're fully grown. Sorry, okay? It's gonna take a while. These guys are taking a while. So they're already born a month or so ago. There's still another 5, 6 months left. And so I'm gonna pick me up a pair from there and then buy me another pair, mix it with those. So I'm gonna get another boy and girl, mix it with mine. I have to do that all the time because this genetics I don't even like bred. I should have already got another pair and breeding it to those guys. Picked up. The guy sent me four. To be honest, Mike, from four is only one good, and they were $25 each. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the other ones were trash, and they bred one pair bred. I took five from it. All I can do is grow out. If all the fry not good, I can't sell it. I can't breed it. I'll be throwing them away. So you understand? I have to wait. I can't sell until I am guaranteed. I don't want to take your money if I'm not gonna give you what you want asking for, my friend.
Right.
I am sorry.
Ames, I'm not sure what you're asking there.
Daisies are my favorite flowers.
Uh, Sean's
That's it. Yes,
asking
yes.
how your daffodils are doing.
Let's go see. Let's go see. Uh, by the way, I've been just feeding. It's been dark on them since I got them. I haven't been turning the light on
Mhm.
so often. But hold on a minute, please. I'm gonna turn the light on them. I haven't checked them out for a while. I've been
Hey,
doing
Rico.
water changes on them and everything.
Hey, Chewy, lunatic fringe.
I'll show you the Parasipochromis really quick. Here they are, Sean. And there's those other fish, the scent sifters that I got. That guy right there, really, really beautiful.
Oh, okay, Ames. Yeah, I don't use any powder food.
I have to put a light on it. Sorry, I don't have a light on this one. Well,
Right?
this tank, I'm even thinking to move it out, Mike. I have a 20 gallon right there, and I can put four more 20s here, which is the same amount of water. It's got 70 gallons, 70. I'll be putting another 10 extra if I move this one out. And then add another rack on top, which I can, just like those, and then have more tanks on top too. So I have all the stuff sitting right there. Here we go. Let's turn this on. and see how this daffodil doing. I haven't been seeing them, by the way. Like I'm not being like looking at them, but I see them in the. Uh, Come on, George, get in there, buddy. Okay, here we go. Let me get some food.
Put you on the big screen so we can see better.
I'm gonna give them some of this spirulina, 20 fish with flakes, every day feeding. Most definitely is my favorite food. It will never cause the fish to get sick or anything. But don't overfeed. You know, if you do by mistake, just take the rest of it out. Here we go. Let's see how they're gonna come out and eat it. They're getting bigger. I can see that much like much bigger, but not full grown yet. So what I did, Mike, I put caves. I took terracotta and I put a hole in it. You see little tiny holes, little hotels
Hmm.
for them, so they can each one take its own. There's like one, two, three, four, five, six of those, and bunch of rocks. There's one person in the rock already. The one fish in the rock right there. So m- make him feel like home, comfortable. They're what rock dwellers, I believe. They're not shell dwellers, right? So these guys are awesome. They'll go inside the cave. They'll breed. They'll take their own territory. Once I see Fry, I'm gonna take off the pair. That when I see him pair up, I can take him up, put them in 20-gallon by themselves. So we should do that, Mike. If you see your fish pair up, take your Caropunk pair out of there. They could kill the other ones if they pair up, just because of the babies.
Hmm.
I've seen them be very, very, very vicious. The Caropunk taras.
Okay.
So be careful with them. And when I had my pair with other fish, my pair bred, and so I had to take the other fish out of the tank because my that fish was like 400 fry I had at once.
And Chewy's asking if you've been listening to any good music lately.
Chewy, I am not listening to music, but I'm gonna tell you something. If I've been watching a lot of spiritual videos, which is you know, I want to reach a goal in my life, and for me to get there, I have to be in a different mindset. And so I have friends helping me here in Cali, and I'm like watching other things on YouTube. Like, man, you're gonna think I'm crazy right now, but you know, I have connection in my spirit. I feel it in my bones, in my DNA. I feel connected to those people. So
Good.
that's why, something called believe. If you
Mhm.
close your eyes for a minute, you sit down for 2.5 hours in the same position, you'll find out what it means.
And Patrick Hardy wants to know, can you mix Maltese and Cotterpunks?
Oh, I don't recommend. If you want to breed them, no. But if you're gonna have like, let's say, 220-gallon tank, square, big one like this, but very nice, 200-gallon tank, okay. And you made a background. You gave everyone their own territory. Oh yeah, you can definitely mix any species. Like it's like the lake. You give them their like lake, like the rock pile, the shells on this side. So you can mix species, but certain ones you can't mix them. They eat each other. Some of them very aggressive. Like
Right.
what is that? Kandali? Oh, they're so beautiful. The Tanzanian fish called Kandali. Oh man, I had them one time, but they killed each other like, right away. I couldn't even breed them.
That's what I've always went by and believe is shell dwellers, species only tank.
Yeah, so I have you seen right? The species only. All this tank has nine Neolamprologus, what's it called? Daffodils.
Hmm.
These are the daffodils. They're very beautiful, small, and they're gorgeous. Look at that one over there coming up. I think this is a little female, and there's a boy right there by the cotta pot, the terracotta pot. That's a nice boy.
Uh,
He's got long fins on him, but this one, it's a little girl. He's a
yeah,
little
that's.
girl.
I was gonna get some daffodils from a local
Bio?
breeder, and when I
Oh,
got there, talking about inbreeding, every single one of them had smashed in noses, and
no, dude. Do you see? That's the thing. Do not sell
right,
me anything like that. I will never do
right,
that to anybody. I would throw those away, by the way, okay?
right.
And like literally, like throw them away, like
Throw
give
them
them
away and
away, throw
start
'em
over
away.
because, needless to say, I didn't get any.
I have some species. Look at one boy right there. I was saying he's in the house.
Mm,
Excuse me. So I got some species breeding right now, like those. What you call it? I have right there is a peacock pigeon, and then the male is inside that tube. Is inside the tube, and the female is right on top. So a couple of days ago, I took his eggs away, the other tube, and I put it in a tank. And there's a bunch of fry. Look at he came out. He came out.
uh,
He came right out. Yeah. Oh, he's fighting the corridoras. So that's not good. I gotta get those corridoras out of here. That's our corridoras. What is it called? Stir by corridoras. He's literally,
hey, Petro, man.
yeah. So, as you see everywhere, I have water here, guys. When I started playing with aquariums, I became more spiritual. Our body is 70 something percent water, right? Am I wrong?
Mm, right,
I don't know exactly the amount. I'm not a scientist. I don't study that, but I know it is mostly water. So we are very like electricity conductor. We absorb
mm,
electricity. Everything around us, we absorb negative, positive, all the power. George likes to walk barefooted. I am connected with the earth totally, always. If you walk barefooted, you won't have certain diseases in life. You will totally avoid. You will feel better. So the water, I'm the energy is just making me so happy and more zen, and I'm not as angry like I was, things like that. So I'm understanding that being angry, being stupid, stuff, growing up, being wiser. That's what it means.
right.
Learning. Don't close your mind up and just look in one way. There's not just one way. There's many ways. There's not just one prophet. There's many prophet, but there's
Yep.
one God. You know, we have to understand that's it.
That's I tell everybody I'm not religious, but
I'm not. I don't want to talk religious, but yeah,
I'm very spiritual.
I was born in a family of Catholics, baptized and
Uh,
everything.
so was I.
All my life, my mom grabbed my hand, my dad and my nana took me to the church. We prayed. It was very nice and spiritual. Uh, I went to a church for a whole entire year, but I didn't like what I saw in my church because the priest was smacking the kids, man, hard, bro. He took his belt
Yeah,
off one time and beat up one of the guys because the guy pushed me, and then I went back on my head about a story high and cracked my skull, start bleeding. Literally, yeah.
mm,
So he got
yeah,
mad and smacked the guy. But if you're a priest, you have to understand that's not the way. You have to
right.
talk to, say, well, I wasn't gonna kill the guy. He was, he was being an idiot, pushed me. But that's okay. He should have just kicked him out of the church and say, "Hey, you are not welcome here. You're being banished. That's it. Bye bye. Later.
Mm,
Catch me up," and I would have been just fine with that, man. I didn't
right.
like it to see that guy get hurt. I hated it. And I was like, this isn't my way. Sorry. I'm going to leave too. And they
Yep.
actually invited me to Vatican. I refused it. I didn't want to go to Venice at all. Didn't want to go. Sorry. I don't want to go. I had a chance to come to United States or go become a priest in Venice, in Italy. I said, no, 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 no. Thank you. I felt my spirit didn't take me that way. It took me, it brought me here. There was a reason for me to come to
Hmm.
United States. You know,
Right.
I've been here for 20 years, my brother. So half
Right.
of my life didn't just come
Hey,
yesterday.
hey, color guppies.
I learned the streets. I seen how it is. I learned the laws. I got in trouble for a small little misdemeanor for having a little bit of pot in my vehicle. That was it. After that, never had that problem ever again. Never drank and drive. Well, I drink when I was younger, when I was 21. One time I got in trouble from home and I got kicked out of house, and then that taught me a big lesson.
Right.
Uh, but I didn't even drink and drive. What happened is I drank. I parked my car at where I was. I took a taxi home. And next day I went picked up my car and went took it back home. And when I went home, I was talking to my little brother. So my little brother, he's more like different type of personality than me. He'll sell you every fish in this room, but he'll take the most penny out of you. And I'm not like that. I like to, share stuff. And if you have, please give back. I give it to you, if you can. That's how it is. It's always give and take. But I don't want to take more than I want to give.
And Chewy's asking if you got a line of fiery back shiners yet.
Oh, Chewy, I actually asked. I'm looking for them. No, I have not got any. It's not easy for me to get those species yet. I had referred to a website, which that website hasn't gotten them for a long time. And yeah, I got into the dead end right now. If you find them, please let me know, email or on Facebook or Instagram me. Should we more than I would love to give you my phone number. We can talk if you have time, anytime, no problem. So these are the daffodils, guys. Um, Here is the avatar fry. You see, some are big, Mike,
Mm-hmm.
but I see a little tiny fry right there. I don't think that's not an angel. It could be, but if that's not that little tiny one, if it's an angel, that's no good. It won't. I will never sell that one. It's not growing. I want to only sell the best ones, the growing ones. You know what I was doing in the beginning. If this were, I live in with the mom, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when the first batch hatch and then the mom and dad lay, I let the babies eat one, two, the whole entire brothers and sisters. Sorry, guys, they're not, pretty much swimming yet. They'll eat them right off, and then these guys become like super strong and big, and then I'll take them out. That I have a batch like that. Bobby's gonna get a few of them really soon. Like I'm gonna ship him some Monday. One it's gonna be one of these. So these guys snacked on their little brothers and sisters. They're only like few months old and they're super big. Look at the size and the quality. They look amazing.
Mm-hmm. They look great.
That one, oh man,
Yeah, that
everybody
one
wants
right
them.
there.
Everybody wants them. Sorry, this guy's got dibs on. Sorry, not for sale. But don't be worried. If you like it, you're more than welcome to ask me when I have some available because I got some growing. Look with mom and dad.
Mm-hmm.
This is mom and dad of these guys I just showed. The ones babies I showed earlier, second ago, the Avatar Blues, or in the pair already have another batch. I don't want to scare them too much, but they are right here. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. That's daddy. Look, that's daddy. So this is the Avatar Blue. There's no light on top, guys. That's why you're not seeing the blue. Looks like silver in the camera. The just is not doing justice. And then
Right.
there is a prog bit covering the lights to go down. If you put a light on, that guy will. the dark blue. I have one in the big tank I've been showing for a few days, and that one is looking nice. Here's the boy. This one is the first prize daddy I showed you. And then check out these guys. I have fry from these two. I just separated them from the mom and dad.
Oh, those are nice looking.
Yeah, here's the fry from them. Bunch of it, right?
Hmm. And Patrick Hardy's asking that first tank you showed us. Do you have babies on those yet, or are they going to be on get gills?
The angels.
No, that first tank you showed us inside.
Okay. Well, you see, uh, I do have babies on those. I
Uh,
can put them on get kills. But if Patrick wants, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I do want to put some on get kills, but not a whole lot because, like, if I want to sell those, it's already sold like that. Every
right.
one of them, Mike. And look, there's people want to come and take the whole entire tank and go like that. There's like 200 fish, and they're like, no, 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 get out of here, dude. I'm not selling nothing. I one time one guy came and I put no sell, not for sale, not for sale. Oh my
uh,
god, he got pissed off. Yeah, he got mad, super mad. I'm sorry, buddy. It is what it is. It's not your room. You want it? Go you have your own fish room and get the MTS and start your own thing, man.
right.
There. By the way, there's the. This is my becoming one of my nice tanks. It's got the baby rams, black rams in there, blue rams. There's platinum blue fry. These ones I have a lot more coming out too. Those are the platinum blue.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some koi. You see little kois? There's some nice ones gonna grow up in this tank. There's some little ones right there growing up. Little kois. You see? These are little kois. They got nice patchy blacks on them. That's why I really like this patch. These ones have a bunch of black on them on the koi. The ones before they were only like yellowish, more white. The babies grew up. One of them have like one fin,
Mm.
and just one of them between all of them. Everybody else looks like fantastic. And the koi grows faster too. I don't know why, but oh yeah, here. Here's the black ram. Check him out. This baby black ram. That's a dark ram, one of the black ones. It will become darker. It grows bigger, becomes darker. You can see the difference between these and this guy, right? That's a blue ram.
Are
And look,
the I like the black rams.
oh man, they're so gorgeous. I have a pair right here, and my pair is really beautiful, black, like black. I'm sorry, Mike. There's algae because I don't mess around with this thing. It just gives, man. When something is
Uh,
working good, don't mess
right.
with it. Just leave it alone.
Hey, Muppet.
You seeing the babies? Who cares about the mom and dad? As long as they're pumping out, watch, they're pumping out. They're pumping out, bunch of it. Every 2 weeks, just like angels, they pump hundreds of fry like this.
Hmm.
And you seen the prices on these?
Yeah.
Yeah, $85, the cheapest pair I ever found.
Uh,
But wait a minute, this is not like the super dark ones, okay? When I
uh,
get those, I cannot sell them any cheaper than $100 a pair. That's what I was told. If I want them, that's gonna be the rules, you know.
hmm.
But they produce, I think, black or some yellows. I heard. So we see what's gonna do. Babies are being raised in 82 water, Mike, on these guys.
Okay.
City water, ready to go. If somebody comes up, say, "Hey, give me one of those little babies." These guys can you can take them home. They won't die. Even the rams. If you have the same water like me, city water, somebody like a friend of mine comes and says, Anthony Fisher friend, say, "Hey, George, I want some of these rams. I want to grow them up." Yeah, you can scoop them, put them in the water, take them home.
Are the black rams any harder to take care of than like the blue rams or
I can't tell you the truth. I have electric blue rams. I'm
uh
trying to do it the same way as the black rams. It's not working so good. I have electric blue ram since day one. I got them. I have them in 86 water temperature, which is this guy's is water 86 right now, heated. You know, to breed them, you want to put them high temp, and then the water TDS is low on there. The pH is between 8.5 or something like that.
okay.
Okay, that was my mudskipper. So only thing is, they throw blue rams in there. They throw yellow rams. They throw dark
Hmm.
rams, but they don't breed through. But I've been hearing different things. There's different rams. They breed different. So I don't know. We will. I want to work on this genetics. See if I can make them come up through. We had a little debate the other day. Somebody said that's not possible. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Dean is on Aquarium Co-op quite a bit. I know his. He says his doesn't breed true either. So it's
There you
only
go.
a
So his breed true, but his is like the super dark rams, right? Like the
right.
black one. My pair looks just like that, by the way. But Jesse told me those guys are just the dark rams, like the dark ones, and they are black, like really black. There's no blue in them,
Uh huh.
like the baby here. You see the baby? It's got little blue, but when this guy's growing up, they're paired up. They are super dark. I'm sure Deans are when they're fry, they're black. You can tell already. They don't like go through transaction of colors. So those are the ones I want. The Jesse said he's growing up a pair for me whenever he's moves and finishes his things, and he's gonna send
Yeah.
me a. Did you see Redfish Bluefish is live this morning?
Just a small part of it.
Did you see those Akaras he was showing in the end? I can't wait to grab me a pair of them.
Yeah.
I am super pumped out. I want to breed them so bad. Those ones, yes.
All right, Rocco. Thanks for coming. Take care.
That's a pygmy sunfish from Father's Fish.
I am giving serious thought to getting some from Father Fish.
How many you need?
I was probably going to get five.
5 of them?
Yeah.
Pretty good. I would do it. I'm not joking. It's worth it. Everyone, almost one died. One died, and every one of them were alive. Like I got 12. I ordered 12. I got 12.
Mhm.
And thank you, Father Fish, man. They're amazing, bro. They're breeding already, by the way. And I'm not prepared to take fry from them. So I might have to take the pair that I saw breeding, sparring, whatever you call it,
Uh,
and put them separate. And that's when you'll start getting fry out of it. Because I have another tank with the prior sunfish. I think it's the Okefenokee. These are the Everglades. And
uh,
so I have the other ones. I don't want to mix it with this. And I heard somebody saying that you can't mix it. Even if you put them together, they won't interbreed. So I don't know.
uh,
I've never tried it. I don't know. There's a
yeah,
corridor.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to get some from you.
They're very fantastic animals. You saw the video I put up?
Yeah.
How the male was dancing. Oh
Uh,
man, that makes me laugh so bad. Every time I see him dance like that, I go look in the tank and he's going at the female. And sometimes if I saw the female after I put that video a couple hours later, I saw the female come up and dance with him on the one of the foxtail hornswort.
hey, big tank Hank.
So I'm gonna put a pair right here. Watch. I'm gonna put a pair here. but I'm waiting on this tank until next Monday because I had some tetras to see if any I'm gonna get any fry out of it. I moved
Uh,
the tetras. I moved the tetras up. Okay, my friend Mike, I have to drop off.
all
Something
right.
coming up. Thanks for having me up. My lights are off, or else I will show all the other tanks too. At
Well,
around 6 o'clock my time, of another not 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, around another 4 hours from now, I turn my lights on usually.
okay. Right. Well, I appreciate it, George.
You're welcome, bro. There's a look at the room. I hope you like it. This is where your fish came from, bro. But we don't live in Downey. I have Downey chairs, but we don't live in Downey. Yeah. Later, Mike. Thank you.
All right. Talk to you later. Well, hope didn't miss anybody's questions. Anybody else wants to come up? The link is posted at the top of the chat. Dang, we've been going 53 minutes already. Probably going to go another 7 minutes here because, like I said, not feeling the best. So anybody got any big plans coming up soon or? Same here, Ames. Also, Ames or anybody else, I would personally recommend George. So any fish you get from George is going to be top quality. So, hey, against the flow. Nice. I love Corey's. What kind of Corey's do you got against the flow? Yeah, I know, right, Chewy? Including me. I love all different kinds of snails. Oh, those are nice quarries against the flow. I love all kinds of aquatic snails, and I wish it was legal to get a giant African land snail. That's cool, Chewy. Yeah, I am on Facebook, but I don't go there very often anymore. Uh, Negativity on there just became too much for me. Chewy's so awesome. He knows about anything there is to know about fish. But he's also got a music story that's related. So, all right, guys, I think I'm going to wrap this up. Been going an hour now. I want to thank Moz. Thanks everybody for coming, lurkers. Just met George for coming up and showing off his fish. And I'm not up to par, so I appreciate you all coming. Um, as always, stay safe. Peace and love to y'all. And we'll catch y'all next Saturday. Everybody take care.